Today we're going to be taking a look at the Leatherman Wave. I hope you like this one. What's going on, you guys? Today we are going to be taking a look at the Leatherman Wave multi-tool. This has been a staple in Leatherman's line for many years, and I wanted to give you guys my take on it, but more importantly, I kind of wanted to compare it to the Wingman, the Leatherman Wingman that I'm giving away in my upcoming contest, just to kind of give you guys an idea of the differences, and also so I can kind of get an idea of the differences, because I really didn't know at first. Now, I got this Leatherman Wave a couple years ago for Christmas, or actually about a year ago, and I think it's a really great multi-tool. It's one of the most well-built and sturdy multi-tools in Leatherman's lineup, and it's got some really great options, but one of the drawbacks to this Leatherman is the price. I always looked at it as it being a really expensive multi-tool compared to many of the other available options. Although you'll see today that price is starting to come down on the Leatherman Wave. But first off, I just wanted to do a comparison. We got the Leatherman Wingman right here, the Leatherman Wave right there. You can see that they're pretty similar in size. I would say that the Wave might be just a hair heavier. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and pull out the scale up here, and we'll find out exactly. Sorry, I'm a little disorganized here. Let's find out how much the difference is. Alright, the Wingman comes in at about 6.8 ounces. The Wave comes in about 8.5 ounces. So you are looking at a little bit more heft with the Leatherman Wave. But to be honest with you, if you're carrying around a multi-tool heavy like this, you're honestly not going to notice that much of a weight difference between the Wingman and the Wave. But another cool feature about the Wave is it does come with a pretty nifty pocket clip. Excuse me, the Wingman does come with a pretty sturdy and nifty pocket clip. And my favorite feature about the Wingman as opposed to the Wave is it's spring loaded, the pliers are. Whether or not you need that, I don't know, but it's just kind of a cool feature to actually be able to use the pliers and not have to hold on and spread them apart. Because that's one thing with these Leathermans, is that if you don't keep them greased up and lubed up constantly, they are a little stiff on you. So like this one, I have to actually use force to open and close it. However, I kind of noticed that the Wave is a little bit more sturdy as far as build quality, and that probably comes with the overall weight difference of a few ounces there. Now, another thing I noticed about the Wingman that was kind of, I won't say puzzling to me, but it just kind of something that stood out to me is on the blade itself. It does have a liner lock, but the lockup isn't very tight. I don't know if you can see, but I'm actually able to move the knife back and forth, front to back a little bit. So I was a little disappointed in that. Not that I think that it's going to close out on you, but you know, it's just one of those things. If you're into knives, you really don't want to see any kind of blade play. But it does have some other neat features. But one of the unique features about the Leatherman Wave is that it comes with several different knives. Now on this one, I think the blade steel is 440 HC, but it does come with a locking flat edge blade, and the lockup on this one is much nicer than the Wingman. There's no blade play front to back or side to side at all. And it's really easy to close this, even one-handed. You just press down on the liner lock and you can close it right up. Then you just flip the Leatherman over like this, and you got another blade on this multi-tool on the Wave. This one is the serrated variety, which is extra sharp, and it has come in useful a few times over the months I've had and been using this one. But it also has a liner lock Lockup's really tight. I don't feel any blade play at all. And again, easily closed, just like so. Now, some other unique things about the Wave is it does come with a file. If you want to file down, I don't know, maybe file down your nails or some kind of metal, you definitely could. It's also got a metal saw right there on that part of that, and it also comes with an actual wood saw. Now, I haven't used this wood saw. My guess is it would do okay. It's not extremely long. It's probably about 2.5 inches, but if you wanted to saw through a tree branch, I'm sure that you could. And you know, you probably would just work around the circumference of it if it's larger than the actual length of the blade. And that comes with a liner lock also. So all 4 of the blades are actually locking on the Leatherman Wave, as opposed to the Wingman, where all it has is the one blade, half serrated, and that locks. Now, the Wingman does have some scissors built into it also, and those lock with a liner lock also. It's a similar lock to the Wave, which the Wave does have scissors also, which are just as good in quality. Let me pull them out. One thing about the Wave I've noticed is that it is a little difficult to pull some of these tools out. You have to kind of maneuver it a certain way, but it does come with some really precise scissors that have worked well for me over the years. And these are also locking. The way that you would disengage that lock for the scissors when the Leatherman's closed up is you just press down on this little side release, and then the scissors go right back into the handle. Now, you can do it when it's open too, but the grip is just better on the tools when it's closed up. Now, it also comes with a few other tools, if I can pull them out. As I said, it is a little difficult to pull some of these tools out, and this one's just a little bit stiff. But you got your standard flathead screwdriver. You've also got kind of a precision fine detail screwdriver, and if you just pull that bit out like this, you can flip it around. It's in there kind of tight, and you got your Phillips on the other side. So you just pop that back in there. It's a really fine detail screwdriver that you can use on working on electronics and things like that. And these both lock into place also. And to disengage that lock, again, you just press down that button and these fold up like so. Moving on to the other side of the interior of the Leatherman Wave, you've got your larger screwdriver, which comes with a Phillips and a flathead. And this is the very same design in that you pull that bit out, flip it around, and then you got a flathead. Now, these tools on this side lock up with the same type of mechanism, so you just depress that lock right there, closes right up. You've also got, if I can get this one open, let me see. Here, let me close up the screwdriver first. I'm having a hard time opening this one. But you also got a bottle opener, if I can get it open. There we go. You also got a bottle opener on this side where they have the larger screwdriver bit. Now, I've used this one a lot. It definitely opens up vegetable cans and things like that, food cans, when you need it. Now, it kind of brings me to the question of, is it really worth it to pay double the price for something like the Leatherman Wave, or should you go with something like the Leatherman Wingman? And what it comes down to for me is, if you're going to carry a multi-tool for EDC and use it every day, and you don't need the extra knife blades, full serrations, the metal saw, I would definitely go with the Leatherman Wingman, just because it's lighter in weight. It's half the price of the Leatherman Wave, and it's still a really good all-around tool. It's got a good selection of tools, and it's got pretty much what you need. But if you're kind of a Leatherman fanatic and you really like the build quality of the old Leatherman days, you probably are going to want something like the Leatherman Wave that's a little bit more heavy duty, heavier use. It is heavier to carry, but it's a little more sturdy in what I've found. and it does come with a really great sheath, an awesome sheath. No drill bits with it, but you can definitely pick up the Leatherman bits if you want. And as I said, I've used this one a lot. It was a gift, and I really enjoy it. But the Wingman is also an awesome deal on a multi-tool from Leatherman at an affordable price. So anyways, thanks for watching the review. I hope you guys liked it. I hope it was helpful, and I'll see you later. Peace.